Hey everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. Taking a little bit of a timeout from driving. I'm a little dizzy right now. I'm completely numbed up on this side of my face. This eye right here wants to close up a little bit. Probably going to talk a little bit cricket in my mouth area physically because I just had a 2-hour procedure at the dentist, so all this is numb. So if I look a little funny, hey, I always look a little funny, it don't matter. May sound a little funny too. So hang in there with me while I shoot this video. I want to talk a little bit about the Sony Xperia XA Ultra, which actually I have on the dash of my car. But yeah, I just need a little bit of a timeout from driving while I get past a little bit of this dizziness. One of the biggest questions coming back to me about this device is battery life. Now, I've done a few videos on this device. I've done a final review. I cover a lot of areas. If you watch the video from beginning to end, you're going to get a lot of the answers you're asking me about even now. But that's cool. I still like answering those questions over and over if I have to. Maybe to clarify, maybe I wasn't thorough, maybe I wasn't clear enough. I don't know. But do watch those videos on any of the devices that I have as much as possible all the way through. Some of them are really long. You can skip through them. But again, I'll still answer them, whether it's through the feedback area, the comment section down below, or maybe doing another video and answering the questions again. Okay, I mean, if that's what I have to do, I'll do it. But I do appreciate you watching the videos all the way through if you can. Battery life is the weakest part of this device. You do have to charge it up at least once during the day, sometime during the day, or maybe 20-30 minutes to make it through the day if your monitors are really heavy when using this device. It only has a 2700 milliamp battery. That's very low. Okay, this device comes with a 1080p display, IPS LCD. It has 3 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of internal storage. That is expandable up to 256 gigs. Okay, so I'm throwing that in there just to give you a little overview on some of the specs. Now, with all that, that's not really going to suck up a ton of the juice in your battery. But again, we're talking about a 2700. We're not talking about a 3000 milliamp. If it was still the weakest part of the device, let's just say a 3000 milliamp, then I probably wouldn't have kept the device. I'm keeping the device because it's top quality when it comes to the build. Aesthetically, this device is just durable, and because the biggest area where it shines is in the cameras. The 21 megapixel camera on the back, the front camera, this when you're shooting video, taking pics, it is just an awesome device in that area. Okay, that has to be the best area on this device outside of the build, outside of the IPS LCD display, which doesn't have any light leaks or any bleeding whatsoever. I wish they used this display on the LG G5. That would have been sweet. Okay, so what I'm trying to get at is that this device is solid in so many areas that I'm willing to sacrifice the battery area at 2700 milliamp, knowing that even though it's the weakest area and it doesn't drain very fast, it really doesn't, but it doesn't hang in there like a lot of other devices. But a lot of my other devices are sporting batteries that have 3000 milliamps and up. This has 27. And I'm going to keep repeating myself here because I really want to clarify how good this device is, considering it has a battery that's not that big, but hangs in there just enough that even if you have to charge it up once a day for 20-30 minutes, it's worth it. It really is, because of what you're getting outside of that area on the rest of the device. Seriously, it is that sweet of a device. Okay, so if you're considering buying this device and you're still hanging on that whole thought process and you're concerned about battery, remember this. I abuse my devices. I use my devices heavy. As a YouTuber reviewer, I'm doing a lot, especially in the editing. And I'll keep repeating this in every video. I make my devices work. I make this device work. And for a low, did you just hear that? My lips fluttered because I'm so numb over here. So, now I just got off track, right? Anyway, I don't even know where I left off. 2700 milliamp for what I'm doing on my device. And me charging it for 20-30 minutes. If that's the biggest ordeal I got going on with this device, then wow, really, seriously. In my opinion, it's worth the sacrifice. It is, because everything else is top notch. Call quality, messaging, battery, performance, the display at 1080p, the quality build. It sounds like a final review again, but my whole goal here is to communicate to all of you out there who are considering this device. In my opinion, if you have a little patience to just give her a quick charge in the car, at work, at home, for those 20-30 minutes, you'll make it through your day. Unless you're using a device from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed, and you don't work, you don't do nothing, you don't step out of the house, and all you do is hold a device in hand and watch movies all day and play games on it, well then yeah, I mean, you're going to kill any device. But I'm sure that's not what's going on here. So there you go. I took a time out here in the parking lot at Albertsons before I head over to Rite Aid. See? I can't talk. Anyway, before I head over there, pick up my meds, then I'm going to chill. And I'll try to make another video later. We'll see how everything goes with the meds. But I'm hoping that if you're viewing this video on the Sony Xperia XA Ultra, that I've done enough, I've said enough to clarify the battery issue. Remember what you're working with. It's a 2700 milliamp. It's not a 3000. It's not a 31. It's not a 34. It's not a 4000. It's a low. It's a small battery that doesn't have a ton of juice, but it still does great considering what the battery is. So yeah, I mumble jumbled, I repeated myself, I made it through being dizzy and completely numb, and I hope I really clarified that area. If not, leave feedback down below and I'll get back to you. But I think at this point, you have to consider everything I said when it comes to bringing this device. In my opinion, it's a great device. It's a great pickup. And but there's a lot of other devices out there that are top quality right now for the same price. And I think right now it's $299 at Best Buy and on Amazon. Regular, it was like $380 or something like that. So $299 for the Sony Xperia XA Ultra is a great deal for what you're getting. And remember, you have a return policy wherever you buy it. So if you really don't like it, and you really don't like taking the time to plug it in and charge it up, you can return it. Anyway, thanks, man. I'm out. Have a great day. I'm going to go home, eat something soft, and heal. God bless. Can't even wink my eye, really. Trying. Talk to y'all later, man. And remember, you are my Project 13.